Greatness comes and greatness goes. History records greatness on many different levels. Sometimes you're forgotten to the sands of time, and sometimes you are written in the history books forever. What would you do with greatness? How would you handle having a certain amount of power? And in the YouTube world, greatness can come overnight. You can be at 50 subscribers one day and wake up the next day and be at 100,000 or 500,000. If enough people see or hear your voice, realize what you have, the potential you have, you can become a huge influence on a community like YouTube, potentially overnight. Now, how do you take that power, that success, and project it in a positive manner? Or do you project it in a positive manner? We look at the world of YouTube and we see every day big channels knocking down smaller channels, small channels attacking bigger channels, big channels helping out only big channels, so on and so forth. The word community is lost in everyday social standing or somebody's social rank or sub-count rank. How do you take the newfound power you've found or has been granted to you and change things for the better? Do you try to change things for the better? Do you try to make YouTube a community like it once was, not this group against this group against this group? Do you take this newfound greatness and attack smaller up-and-coming channels that maybe tried to attack you? Do you destroy them? With this power, 500,000 people is the size of a good-sized city. You've got a population like that listening to your videos, watching your videos. You generally have a bit of influence over these people if you ask, or even if you slightly ask nonchalantly. Now, how do you take being part of YouTube royalty and turn that into being written in as maybe one of the great YouTubers of all time? Not somebody that was just a dick or a douchebag, did it all for themselves, tried to attack, tried to destroy other channels. How do you change the flow of what YouTube is today? Do you think you have that much influence? Would you try to better things? All these things come to mind when I think of success on YouTube, or YouTube being great. You know, getting that greatness stat or word, whatever. I'm losing my mind, and it's sunny out. I'm doing this outside. So I was having a conversation with Doomkilla, 92, and Mr. Felix Black, the man, the defensive coordinator. Their links will be in the description. We were having a conversation last week about the status quo, you know, how peers are not peers, subcount is now the new word for peer, and blah blah blah. It was a great conversation. It would have been an awesome podcast, like Felix said. So, I mean, hopefully one day we'll actually maybe do something like that. Hint hint. And yeah, and this is what popped in my head. What would you do with that YouTube greatness, with that newfound power? You woke up and you had 1 million subscribers. What do you do with that power? Do you manipulate YouTube for your own benefit? Do you attack other big YouTubers with your legion of brainless zombies that listen to your videos? How do you handle the power? How do you take the greatness that has been given to you and turn it into a greatness that will be forever remembered? Or do you think it's even possible to put yourself in a position to become one of the great YouTubers of all time? Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I'm doing this outside. I'm enjoying the sun, so it's a little bit harder to do than I thought. If you guys have any thoughts on this, leave me some comments. Like, fave, subscribe, whatever. Until next time, this is Faded Lime, signing off.